Welcome to the Kanye Show. Here's where we speak up on it. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and the new at the bottom of the screen tells you Rumble. Download the app, go to Rumble, look for Kai and K, speak up on it, subscribe to the show. It's a new platform. We're trying to build that platform up. We appreciate it if you go on there and subscribe to the channel and give us a comment and a like or whatever. You know what I mean? It helps with the algorithm of the show. I'm gonna play the. We're gonna get right into it today. I got T Hemp and Tony T on today. And we'll be back right after the short intermission. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. Oh, that you're funky and Versace, she don't want it. She like it hot just like a coffee in the morning. And if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it, then you... What's up, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, we added today, man. We another late cap shit. I ain't gonna call it what they call it. We call ours the late cap. They call ours the night cap shit. We the late cap shit.
Exactly.
We all the cats that's getting off work, late or whatever, and on their way home, they can tune in. Shit, that's how we can do this.
Get all that work aggression out your system right now.
Absolutely, man. Shit. Hey, look. So we got some interesting things that happened in the news today. We got Shannon Sharp readdressing Asante Samuels. We got LeBron on the Pat McAfee show because they was in Indiana today. They played Indiana. So he went on the Pat McAfee show. The McAfee show was in Indiana, so he was able to stop by the studio. And we'll look at a little bit of what he talked about with his little altercation with Stephen A. Smith. And TM, you want to address some NFL news, right? So go ahead. I'll let you have away with that one right there.
So the New York Giants signed Jameis Winston about 2 weeks ago, and then a few days ago they signed Russell Wilson. Okay. The normal person would say, "Oh, they got their quarterbacks." But was that a waste? Was that a waste of getting two 30-plus quarterbacks on a football team that is not going to win right now? The Giants are not a playoff team, let alone a Super Bowl team or a playoff team. They're not a playoff team right now. They're not going to win maybe 5 games, maybe 4 or 5 games. Picking up those two quarterbacks to me was a waste when you could have just went on ahead and got Shador or Cam and groom them from babies and let him and see what's it C or whoever they have at wide receiver and just let him groom. Russell Wilson is not going to win any more games for the Giants as they won last year. Jameis Winston ain't going to do nothing but buy up all the crabs in New York City. And so it was just a waste. That was just a waste of pickup. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, who let Russell Wilson go, what are they doing now? They don't really have a quarterback, so to say. They let Fields go to the Jets and now Russ to the Giants. So it's like, what are you guys doing? I said this before on this show. Mike Tomlin, and I don't think Mike Tomlin is in on much of the decision making that goes on with this. Mike Tomlin's on the clock. And everybody can say, oh, he keeps winning. And we know the Steelers, they only had 3 or 4 head coaches in the history of the organization. This is a new era in sports. Fans ain't going for that shit no more. That's a cute and that's a great feel-good story. Pittsburgh ain't won nothing in a while, no Super Bowl. Having a winning record, that's all good and fine. But what did that Janice say? What have you done for me lately? So Pittsburgh ain't winning no playoff games. They're not winning no Super Bowl. At some point, something's got to change in Pittsburgh. But I just think you let 2 quarterbacks go. You didn't let just one go. You let 2 go. What are you guys doing in Pittsburgh?
So now who they have on the roster at quarterback is Winston, Russell Wilson, and Tyrod Taylor.
The Giants do, yes,
Right.
yes,
Mm.
and
Three. They got three black quarterbacks. That's different in
they
New
got
York.
they got three black quarterbacks, and
But,
one of them, I mean, Russ is past his prime. He's way past the prime.
right.
So again, I
Troy.
don't.
I think what that tells you. Here's this is what I have an issue with this league, and it's looking more of a type of league to whereas they don't seem like they support their own. And why I say that is because I mean I like Prime. You know what I'm saying? I support Dion, man.
Mhm.
But I'm really starting to see like this is some real bullshit that they doing against his son Shadur. Now when at the end of the fucking season, Shadur is the hottest thing on the table. Everybody, everything's supposed to be about the Shadur sweepstakes. Since then, they've come out with rumors about some bullshit about him and looking at his phone and interviews and he don't him sort of speak big time in organization, all this bullshit that is false because Dion taught him better than that. He's been groomed for this situation his whole life since he's been playing right the right way, and it's like I don't know what the fuck it is, but I think this is all on purpose so that they don't draft this kid within the top 10 picks
Right,
of the draft.
right,
Because now Cam Ward is now all of a sudden America's darling at quarterback. Which I mean, Cam Ward is a good quarterback. They 1A and 1B to me as far as I'm concerned. But now uh he has since been the one everybody, rather take Cam Ward or whatever. First it was he can't throw a layup. He missed on a bunch of layups. That was the stick on him at the end of the season. But now it's he's probably the best selection. So and they already dissed his other son Shiloh by not even inviting him to the fucking combine. I seen motherfuckers that was at that combine that was in D3, D2 players that they invited and went. Now how Shiloh don't get an invite? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
really, he didn't deserve an invite. Really, like that's just like a slap in the face of Prime. You know what I mean?
right.
That's how I feel about it. Because um, whether you thought he was, first day, second day, or whatever, third day, pick whatever, he did deserve an opportunity at least to go to the combine. I
Mm-hmm.
believe, especially off the first year
Mm-hmm.
when he was at CU. Hell, he led the team in tackles and every fucking thing else. Last year he was hurt, so it was a little bit of a different. So he was playing off an injury, but still, and he was honorable mention in the All Star game. So
Mm-hmm.
come on, man, y'all just like y'all trying to do everything y'all can to because of who his father was, and some of y'all deemed him as being too brash.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That you want to now use his kids against him. You know what I mean? Which is some
Mm-hmm.
bullshit, man. Let them, let them make their own way and be, you know, criticized on their own merit. You know what I'm saying? Don't take
Right.
their father out against them because his father was great and was the greatest. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Shit. But
And was Brad? He bragged about being great, and there are those who don't like that, and there's always going to be that one who wants to go against that. Who wants to say,
Mm-hmm.
well, he's not he. I've seen better, and blah blah blah, and he's arrogant, and he's this and he's that. It's always against us.
Mm-hmm.
well, the kids though, I don't really think he bragged about it while he was playing. It wasn't until after he was done playing is when he
But he
really
had that
talked about
confidence. He had an aura in him. He had a confident aura about himself
it. Mm-hmm.
But
that
still,
that
a
did
DB on
shine.
that
And
level, you got
Well, he should. I mean, when you shut down a whole third of a field,
right.
you
right,
know what I'm saying? Shit,
right.
he's the reason where the term lockdown corner came from.
My
Mm-hmm.
only
And
issue
corners
with
wasn't getting paid
Shiloh,
like that until he did what he did. You know what
yeah,
I'm
my
saying?
Mm-hmm.
only issue with Shiloh, I thought Shiloh was small for free safety. That was my only knock with him on that, was that he was
Mm,
might have been a little small. But hell, the guy from the Buffalo, Hamlin, the
well,
guy
I
that
mean,
was really hurt.
he's 6 feet. Shit,
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
was
about
small too. So
215, 220, somewhere around
yeah,
there.
6 feet,
okay.
220 pounds.
I mean,
I mean, shit.
he didn't look that big, but okay. I mean, he
Yeah,
didn't.
I mean,
Only I wouldn't say it was. If I saw him, I didn't see 220, 225, but it could be. I mean, we all
Mm-hmm.
watching it on on TV anyway. So we never
Mm-hmm.
know. We never.
Yeah, he probably 6 feet 220,
Mm-hmm.
something like
Yeah,
that.
and so whoever this executive is from the Giants, if that's this is why again though organizations don't win on BS, and if that was BS for them to come up for somebody, and this person is probably a fucking quarterback assistant coach or something, trying to make a name for himself and thinking that they can get something better. But I mean, and regardless who they're going to get in at quarterback, even if you do get him or if you get Ward, and the quarterbacks they have now, they are not going to win right now. That team is not built to win right now. Whoever you get at quarter, if they'd have brought Aaron Rodgers in, they ain't gonna win. So that team needs a lot. They need a lot.
I
And
think they're doing it now, but I just think they at first they was going to go because they do need a quarterback, right? But they just signed these guys to 1 year deals. So uh uh all these guys, they whole damn roster all 1 year deals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think they just said, well, we're gonna go veteran, which would have made more sense. Maybe not.
well,
I was
you
gonna
let
say
me
go.
know. You let me know when the over and under comes out on them winning games, and I'll take the under on
Well,
it.
I'm just saying that maybe they decided they was going to use that pick on maybe a defensive player or
Yeah, yeah,
uh, another or offensive line player or whatever. That
right,
because they got the second pick of the draft, right?
right.
So I no third pick. So I think they just decided that because if you look at history, anyways, uh, the top quarterbacks that or the quarterbacks, the majority of the quarterbacks that was selected in the first round of top didn't really amount to shit.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's always been those ones that came in from the later rounds that always turned out to be the goats. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Or better than, you know what I'm saying, than the ones that was selecting, because you see it all the time, every year. And this quarterback class, they already said wasn't that comparable to the last year's quarterback
Right,
class.
but it's funny at the beginning of the season though, everybody was first pick, first round, and then as time goes on,
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden, I don't know now. I don't know now. Maybe we can get this person, maybe that person. So I don't. They fumble around with it from beginning to end and in between every year with these quarterbacks. So,
That's
but again,
true.
I just don't think no matter who they get in at quarterback, the Giants, it's not going to make a difference. And I think Pittsburgh, they need to start asking themselves, what are we doing? What direction are we going in? Because right now, I don't see that organization with a good sense of direction right now.
Yeah.
I think this shit go work into Shiloh and Shador's favor, man. This negative press that they giving them, this little cloud they putting over their heads, this go first force them boys to put their big boy shorts on and go out there and prove a point, man. It should work out well for them, man, because it's gonna be like, okay, this is not given to them. There's a lot of doubters out there that's going against the grain against them. So it's putting it should put that taste in their mouth, man. And you go get the best version of these dudes.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they sleeping on Shiloh, bro. If you ask me, man, 5 years from now, I believe Shiloh will have the better career anyway. To be honest with you,
He's
Shiloh got
definitely
like
he's definitely if nothing else could be a special teams player. You have
I
nothing
think
else,
one of the
you
special
know.
teams player, Kyrie, I see a lot of dog in this dude, man. Once he gets familiar with the professional schemes and shit and get comfortable in his own skin out there, Shiloh go fuck around and be a force to reckon with, man. I'm telling you. And he's got a lot of heart. He ain't scared to come up there and make tackles, man. He's
Okay, so
real.
that's what some of the knock is, Tony T. They say in today's game, the type of safety that Shiloh is being obsolete because they don't let you come up and there's no more bang eight routes. Like
Mhm.
you gotta almost tell a motherfucker you coming and send him a note before you hit him.
But you
Uh,
still got to be able
before
to tackle, though.
I'm just saying no, I'm just saying this is what they saying that in today's rules,
Mm-hmm.
his type of safety, the way he plays safety, is not allowed in the game no more, or it's being, you know, it's been taken away. Been taken. It's being taken out by the rules.
Uh-huh.
So, um, so I'm just saying this is what they say. That's the reason why. I think they kind of, that's one of the reasons why they talking, so negative about the way he played. But I mean, you know, he could, yeah, like you say, he will come up and smack you. That's why he called himself Headache Game CEO. You know what I'm saying?
He a good tackler, man, and they, the people, the days are people they ain't never put on a fucking helmet before, man. You know
And
what I
he's
mean?
caused a lot of turnovers, dog. He's got a lot
Yeah,
of turnovers. He's caused a lot of turnovers too.
yeah,
Shit, he know
yeah.
how to hit your ass to get that ball out of there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the dude got he got a good IQ for a safety, man. He just got to get comfortable playing the position on that level, man. You know what I mean? And I see big things out of this dude, man. You know, and then the fact that the people showing this doubt in him and his brother, it should make we gonna see what we gonna their character about to be tested, man.
Oh, definitely. I'm
This
anxious to
this
see
shit
his. I'm
off.
anxious to see the journey too. I'm anxious to see the
Yeah,
journey.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one.
this
That's for
shit
damn
pissed
sure.
Yeah,
this
I'm
shit
anxious to see the
off,
journey, man.
As they
Really.
man.
say, to be continued.
Right.
Because like I said, shit. When Black Purdy came out, he was Mr. Irrelevant, but he was the best pick in the draft. So that tell you right in there. I tell people all the time, these motherfuckers don't know shit. They
And
don't
you
know
know what?
nothing. These scouts,
That's
all these motherfucking what's
Yeah,
his
these
name?
days of the world, man. Talking about
yeah,
Mayox and all this other shit. These motherfuckers don't know shit.
and that's why more than half of them still shit on Purdy right now because they fucked up and made a mistake. They fucked
Yeah.
up and made because even D-Mac said it. D-Mac said he watched him in college. He said Purdy was pretty damn good in college. But
No, he was.
because like you said, Mayock and the other one that's been doing that shit since the dinosaur, because they
Mm-hmm.
didn't have him on the quarterback board. Now all of a sudden they trying to pick and find any and every. I listen to some of them guys and they try to nitpick this dude's game all fucking day long. I mean, and they say system quarterback. Yeah, it is a system. San Francisco's offense is a system. Guys
Mm-hmm.
run certain routes, certain plays because the ball is supposed to go to a particular person. It ain't meant
Mm-hmm.
to go check down to 3 and check down to 4. It's they got their one guy is 99% should be open. If this play runs the way it's supposed to play, all you got to do is get the ball to him.
This is
shit,
true.
man. The NFL has evolved into a damn system, man. So I'm not even buying that system quarterback shit. You know what I mean?
They like guys like Josh Allen, Joe
Got a
Burrow,
good
who
system.
slang the ball, try to throw it in tight windows all the
Right.
time, might throw 4 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, but that third touchdown is going to be the game winner. You can throw 4 touchdowns, 440. They like them kind of guys. But how many Super Bowls do those guys have? They don't have any. They haven't, Burrow went to one. Josh hasn't been to one yet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if that's what you want to talk about, if Dominique Wilkins was a great stat guy in basketball, never made it to the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're gonna get great stats. That's fine if that's what you like. All in all, at the end of the day, I'll take winning. Joe Montana didn't have the greatest of the great stats, but he got 4 Super Bowls.
He had a
All
hell of
right.
a supporting cast. What he had, you know what I
Now,
mean?
we can, we gonna move on from this talk shit. We
Yep.
can talk about this motherfucker the whole goddamn day. Let's look at what LeBron had to say on the Pat McAfee show, man. We're gonna
Keep my son's name out your damn mouth.
And Stephen A. Hey, legit, that feels like a moment that had been brewing for a long time.
He's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now.
Oh yeah, we're watching it.
Yep.
We're all seeing it.
Oh yeah.
You're seeing it as well. It's,
He literally, it started off with, I didn't want to address it.
yeah, sure.
I didn't want to address it. I wasn't going to address it. But since the video came out, I feel the need to address it.
Yeah, we're viral. You would be not to talk about it.
Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait to the video to drop so you can address it, it's your ass. Like seriously, it's, and like another, he completely like missed the whole point. The whole point. Never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport, criticize players about what they do on the court. That is your job, to criticize or to, be in a position where, okay, if a guy's not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players.
okay.
Facts. I feel him
All right.
100%, man.
Funny thing is that he also said in that Stephen A was going to be at home eating ice cream in his tidy whities too.
Yeah, he said
Man,
that.
I touched on this before, man, in other podcasts, man. If this was Magic Johnson, man, or Isaiah Thomas, or a cat like that, just being so critical of this kid, I might be able to take that a little bit better, man. But a guy like Stephen A, man, that never amounted to shit in basketball, man, sitting up here as a self-proclaimed guru, man, being so critical towards a kid, man, like, no, man. I don't blame him. I would have busted nutty on his ass too, motherfucker. You ain't gonna just carry my son any old kind of way. You ain't even you ain't even got the credentials, bro, to even to even fix your face, to even try to carry my son like this. Yeah, I would have went to his ass like that. Lucky he ain't put his hand.
Sarah mattered. I'm gonna find and kill the people who.
You feel me? Fuck all that shit, man. This
Hey,
dude he was totally out of pocket the way he criticized that kid, man. I mean, god damn.
I want to go back and dissect what Stephen A said. I would really like to just like listen to it about 3 or 4 times. I don't know. Stephen A has been on ESPN forever. He gets paid to criticize. You can't not everybody can be agreeing on the same thing all the time. And I get people always say, well, I don't like Stephen A because he's always critical. That's what he's fucking getting paid to do. He's he's getting paid to criticize. Now, we talked about this before. Is today's athlete too damn sensitive? Magic Johnson back in the day, the LA Times called him Tragic Magic for 4 months.
Facts.
Next year, Magic came back and won the NBA championship, and all was forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, athletes get criticized. They've been getting criticized from the beginning. But now it's just with social media, everyone hears it now more. Not back in the day when the LA Times was ripping Magic. Maybe people in Carolina, North Carolina didn't get the LA Times, so they didn't know what was said. But now all you got to do is click on your Twitter or X or whatever, and somebody done got criticized, and now we got to fight. So
now we ain't got to fight. I don't figure he got to fight, man. But it's just the way he went about that, man. It seemed like he always had like a little issue with LeBron James anyway, throughout the past. But he couldn't really attack him because dude is considered, a great and probably the best in the business right now. He's been carrying the torch for forever. But now the son slide up in here, and he ain't on the same level as his pops. It seemed like it gave him a little opportunity. He couldn't take a dig at LeBron, but yeah, I can go ahead and get at his son real quick with this little slick ass, this little slick ass observation of the kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was like a real snake move to me, man.
I don't ever see none of these black athletes, and Shannon Sharp included, going after Skip though in the same fashion. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't nobody run up on Skip like that. So.
hey,
Shit, Skip
here my
probably
thing. Here my thing.
pops on your ass.
Here my thing is with Stephen A, man. Stephen A. He said he played basketball for who was this? Windsor, Winston Salem.
Well, he averaged like 1.5 points a game.
Now, I'm having a hard time to believe that this dude plays sports. Period. Now I know he was on the team, but how did he get on the team is a mystery to me because I've seen this fool throw a baseball, hit mitts with boxing gloves on, attempt a 3-point shot, which he hit nothing, not even the net. And I ain't talking about no rim. I mean, it was airball city. I'm gonna give y'all a few. I'm gonna give y'all a few little clips of our boy Stephen A's talent athletically, and y'all tell me.
He's one of the must players, man.
Okay, yeah. You said a what? A must player?
Must player. Like in the little league, you must play all the kids.
Right.
One of them
Okay.
type of dudes, like you
We
must.
lost the damn championship with must players.
Here you go. Watch this shit. Goddamn Stephen A. Stephen A, you buddy of the motherfucker. Shit. Hold on.
And it looked like it was a mile away. I said, what the hell am I doing here? I said, what the hell am I?
Man, come on, dog. That's throwing a baseball.
Hey, if he was playing stickball, that would have been a strike.
Hold on.
that punch he was throwing, Kyrie, when he was
bro,
hitting the
And
mitt.
what an embarrassment to the Yankee jersey doing that shit.
bro, that's throwing a baseball. That ball got not. That ball wasn't shit 5 yards to the plate. God damn it,
He was playing stickball.
man, come on, bro. You talking about he was out there throwing strikes before they asked him to get out in front of everybody and actually do it. He was
Nah,
throwing strikes.
That was an embarrassment to
He
I
couldn't even
show
reach
that
the
Yankee
damn
jersey
plate.
that he had on.
I showed the one when we hitting the mitts, man. Homeboy holding the mitts up and he's throwing his little combinations and shit. Pull that
Gotcha.
motherfucker up. You want to see something?
I got you. It's coming right at you, man.
This
Here we
motherfucker
go.
ain't no athlete, man. Like what?
Here we go.
My
You
motherfucking
said,
dog can throw a better combination than that shit.
hey, here we go.
Yorkie can throw a better combination.
Here's Stephen A. Throwing the mitts on the mitts.
Guy, look there, right there, like there went toddler there, right in the forehead, right there, toddler.
Kyrie, my dog, I'm telling you, man, my little Yorkie can throw a motherfucking better combination than that shit. The fuck?
What the? Hey, bro.
And
Hey.
he doing that T move that they Asante Samuel criticized Prime with, Kyrie. Look at that. See how that motherfucker pivot his hips and shit? Just like what the fuck? Come on, bro. The fuck? What the hell was that? Man.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, y'all can have it for a minute. Hey,
You know, the one thing that's been killing me with Stephen A lately is his ass going on Fox News acting like he's starting to go to the other side now. He been on Candace Owens' show. He been on there hanging out on Fox. You know, put this boy, he done had to go take a leak now. He don't laugh so damn hard.
Man, it's this facts though, man. You know.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, you know. But hey, again, ESPN just gave him $100 million.
$100 million.
$100 million, and
Man,
it's him being you know, I'm gonna take it this way a little bit. They want black people to criticize black people on TV. That fight, they love that fight. They don't have to do it now. We can't blame them for doing it, so we can fight each other on there for an hour. But we can't say Goldberg did it or you know what I'm saying, whoever else did it. Nah, it was us doing us. We killing each other.
Yeah.
They sitting back in their chairs smoking cigars, and while we on TV just bashing the shit out of each other. So
they got him roped up like a damn guard dog. They give him a little message and a little earpiece. All right, Stephen, they go and tear the brother down. Tear him down.
exactly.
Yes, sir. He has no motherfucking problem doing it too, man. Get right on there and carve a brother up like some Swiss cheese and shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. And it's just like, you know, I used to when Shannon Sharp, who I'm not a big fan of Shannon Sharp, but when him and Skip Bayless had their show and Skip would say the shit he would say and Shannon would let him kind of get away with it. I mean, at some point you got to have your dignity, right? And so you're not going to continue to let this man put you down. But then you see Shannon at the Laker game about to get into it with another player's father. Right. So who is what? A black man. So what are you doing? Dude, you letting this white man on TV make you look like a fucking idiot, which damn near every show Skip Bayless made him look like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
But now you want to go to the Laker game in the front row and you want to get into it with another basketball player's father. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing? At some point we got to stop doing it. We got to stop eating each other up. So again, this is what they want us to do, and they're loving it. They're enjoying the shit out of it. Now Stephen A. again is going on Candace Owens' show. He's on Fox News, another platform. Candace Owens eats black people alive. If you got a D next to your name, she will eat you alive. She don't give a shit. You could have given $1 million to the blind, and she gonna eat your ass up. If you don't agree with her or what she speaks for. So. You know, it's easy. It's easy for them to let us kill each other off, and we fall for it. You know, we fall for it. So
that's very unfortunate, man. You know, it's very unfortunate. To me, that's real coonish behavior, man.
Very,
You know,
very.
quick to cut your own down, but intimidated by the other ones. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep, yep.
You know,
Mhm.
I figure, man, at the end of the day, bro, you at some point you have to look in that mirror, man, and if you comfortable with what you see, man, with that type of behavior, man, you know, your morals are shot, bro. In my eyes, anyway, man. You know, we got enough shit. We got enough uh negative energy coming our way as it is. You know, we really don't need to be you know, targeting each other like that, bro. You know, and if you're willing to take a couple of dollars to do it, man, you got to live with it, man.
Hey,
You
you
know,
know what?
this is tough.
Those guys on Fox Sports ate Joy Taylor up. And unfortunately for her, her name was put in a situation that had totally nothing to do with her.
Right.
And instead of those brothers coming to her defense, they ripped her. And
That's
again,
that foolish behavior, man.
yeah, she
That's
didn't have
foolish
shit to
behavior.
do with that lawsuit. It
Hmm.
was just unfortunate that this other woman who was filing the lawsuit against Fox and Skip Bayless just wanted to throw Joy Taylor's name in there for no reason at all,
Hmm.
regardless on what Joy did. You know, no one ever said, "Well, what did Joy Taylor do?" And so, okay, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna go in a deposition. That was never asked. This lady
Right.
just said, and those brothers on there never came to her defense.
Straight coons, man. There again, man. Like, you know, it's almost like, man, what uh I don't even really know how to break this down, man, without being too political, but I guess in those brothers' eyes, man, you know, if they want to if they want to so-called get where they trying to go in that profession, man, this is what they got to do. And they don't have a problem doing it, man.
Right.
You know. That's a damn shame. All those brothers sitting there and allowed that to happen, man. You know. Let that lady get up there, man, and get her ass bashed. And nobody came to the
And
rescue, man.
nobody came to her defense. She took damn near a week off on her own merit. And
Yeah.
look, and so everybody got to talking about black people did this a lot, talking about the tops that she was wearing, how they showing a lot of cleavage. She came to work for 2 weeks with just a cover up top on, not showing any skin at all. So she
Right.
felt that. You know what I'm saying? That she felt that effect. She felt that. That affected her. That affected her thing. I like Joy Taylor on sports. I mean, I think
I
she
do
does a
too.
great job
I
of
do too,
talking
man.
sports. And so we were talking earlier about Deion Sanders and Samuels. Here
Hmm.
we go again. Two black people killing each other. What is
Can't
saying?
agree to disagree, man. Like we
Yeah.
can't have a conversation and agree to disagree, bro, without attacking each other type shit. You know what I mean? Like you said though, Trey, what you said made a lot of sense, man. See, they don't have to attack us no more. They
No,
can
they
sit
can't.
back and get him to do it.
Yep.
That way, you can't even really. How can you complain about what's being done here?
Yep.
Because it's one of your own that's doing it to you,
Because
man.
we're doing it to
That's a real
ourselves.
slick ass move, man. Like I dislike you people, but what I will do is sit over here and get one of your own to do what I want to do, but I can't do because it's not politically correct. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I can
Yep.
push this agenda on your ass through him or through her. You know what I mean?
And
It's just
and we sat there and watched LeBron continue that on Pat McAfee show. Pat
right,
McAfee is what? He's white. He didn't
right.
say a damn thing. He just let LeBron talk.
Let him talk.
And so, boom, the fire is still going now. Now the fire is still going. Yeah, we know Stephen A. went on and did a tour, whatever, whatever, but it's been dying down. But now Pat McAfee bring it up and then let him talk.
And this shit bringing Pat this. You know what I
And
mean?
bring it Pat that, and LeBron ain't getting shit off of that. LeBron
Neither
don't get
one of them
nothing
getting
for that
shit off of
appearance.
it. The press, you know, old Patty McAfee is eating off this shit. So
Eating
of
off
course he
of it,
gonna keep it
loving it,
going.
loving it. But they knew, just like he was saying, I guess the basketball player from the Pacers said you got to have him on the show. You got to get him on the show. Yeah, we're gonna bring him on. We ain't gonna talk about nothing else but Stephen A. Smith.
Right. Man,
And
you know, with that shit, I would have got Stephen A. ass and I would have pulled him to the side and look, man, after this game is over with, I'm gonna go ahead and we need to have this conversation. See, because when he got at him like that, for the world to see, all them folks was thinking about, we can capitalize off this shit.
Oh yeah,
All we
definitely.
gotta do is keep the shit bubbling at the surface. We can capitalize off this shit. They not trying to let it die down. You know what I mean?
Nuh-uh.
And these
And
two
people like
brothers,
Candace Owens don't like LeBron James.
mm,
So going on that show, if they talked about it on there, that was right up her alley because
right,
she don't like LeBron James.
right.
She's been trying to get LeBron James to come out to discuss the Diddy parties. So no, but that's true though, Kai.
Yeah.
She said it. I guess some years back, before all of this came out, LeBron made a comment about ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, no, he said that recently. I seen
Okay,
that.
so
I saw that.
now, she wants him to come out and explain his comments.
Well, asked her ass to get him to come out and talk about all the injustices being done to black people that this dude has the balls to get up and speak about.
You're right.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Anytime any unjust shit that happens to black people, back in the days, a lot of those athletes, they were so caught up in their endorsements, man, that they was afraid to speak out.
Right.
That's one thing I will give Jane. Ask her ass to bring him in there and talk about that shit. Shit that she won't even do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
We catching hell to this day in 2025. But the only difference is a guy like him that's got a lot to lose, just like the rest of them, like the old cats did, but is not afraid to stand up on principle, get up there and go against the grain if need be, especially if it's to help benefit us. You know what I'm talking about? And
Yep.
she's a black person. Okay, well, that's the kind of shit you need to get him on the show for. Standing up for our people. You know what I mean? But
It's
there again,
it's two athletes of our generation that we have never really heard speak on our people in that sense, and that was always Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods.
right. And
Uh, Two of the biggest voices in black sports, but when they getting money after they getting dollars and dollars and dollars keep getting thrown at them, and Nike, hey, Nike's saying once you say something, and they Air Jordan is going to make money 200 years from now.
mm-hmm.
So if Nike said we're dropping you right now, he gonna still make money. Michael Jordan is gonna always make money. Tiger Woods, Nike's already dropped him, but he's still making money off of his endorsement. He still makes a boatload of money in endorsements. But if those guys speak anything about what's going on with black people, man, it'll get cut off. But when at some point, where's your dignity? Where's your pride?
Yeah, you got to stand on principles, man. You know what I mean? I mean, at some point, how important is the dollar at some point, bro? You know what I'm saying? Those dudes sat there and hit the mute button and
Yep,
just let whatever happen happen. You know what I mean? Even though they have a voice to halfway put a dent on the issue.
yep,
But that's the one thing I can give James, man. They can say what they want to say about him, man. But I know, as well as everybody else, anytime there was some type of injustice towards people, and mainly us, black people, the dude he stood to the front and let it be known that he didn't agree with that shit. He
yep.
stood with the people, man. You know what I mean? He didn't turn the damn mute button on. You
Right,
know, he got money that he stand to lose by doing it, but because he did it, bro, it put the people with the power in a position where they really couldn't do nothing because he wasn't doing nothing wrong, just speaking out against the injustice being done to people.
right. And the lady on Fox, she goes, just dribble the basketball, dribble and shoot.
Yeah, she probably just mad because the dude is a successful young black man anyway.
Oh
That's
yeah,
another thing. Now, a lot of these people you have issues with him because he came into this league with all these expectations, man, and he met them all. And they haven't been able to put no type of negative shit on him. He ain't never done nothing wrong. He ain't been have had no issues with his wife. He ain't had no issues with the law. The dude is he going about the shit the right way. Of course, them people probably figured that he would have fucked up. He would have fumbled the bag some type of way at some point.
you know where that hate came on LeBron at? Because when LeBron came in, they couldn't touch his money. He bought up his boys from high school to help him get to where he is.
Right. He
So,
elevated.
and those guys are the same color as him. So when they couldn't touch his money, that pissed them off. That pissed
Yeah,
them off.
yeah, man.
Hey, look, so we're gonna transition. I'm gonna tell you, we gotta get to Shannon Sharp before we get out of here. Shannon Sharp recently readdressed that Asante Samuel comment about Dion and his coaching aspects on the T step. And let's take a look at this real fast.
Saying they don't throw his way. Asante, I love you, bro. I love you. I think you're phenomenal. But you're not in time's realm.
Hell,
That's not even close. You're not. Nobody will ever say Asante Samuel and Deion Sanders in the same breath.
and
I
that
want
is
Shannon Sharp to
absolutely
say phenomenal 3 times real fast. You know,
absolutely true. Absolutely true, man.
I don't know what's wrong with Samuels. Dion was was a different type of cornerback. He could play 2 ways if he wanted to. Could have did that real easy. The difference between those 2 corners, Dion would play you 15 to 20 yards off and dare you to throw the football his way. He wanted that action.
Right.
And you didn't throw at Dion like that.
Right.
You just didn't do it. He was he was the trueness of a shutdown corner. No matter how far off he played you, he was a shutdown corner.
Mm-hmm.
So number wise, everything could be the same, but they they weren't scared to throw at Samuel.
I always say if you're getting a lot of stats at corner, it's because they don't fear you. That's what I'd always say. Shit, you know, and that's how I look at it. Hell, if I want to know who the hell is the guy on the other side because they going at you more than they going at him. So they might fear him more than they fear you. That's probably why you get on. But if you're making plays, kudos. Like I said, if you're making plays and they coming at you, kudos. But I ain't never heard nobody call Shante Samuel no lockdown corner.
Nope.
Nah, man, it seemed like he got a little pent up energy in him, man. You know what I mean? Because all Prime did was voice his opinion on the damn technique, bro. He didn't even really have to go to it. He didn't even have to take it there, man.
He ain't saying shit.
Don't nobody even know who the hell he is, man.
Shannon said something real curious. He said, when the last time somebody mentioned Asante Samuel's name?
Know who the fuck knows Asante Samuel is, bro? You know what I'm talking about? These kids probably they wouldn't have a clue. Maybe they figure he might be a fucking actor or some shit like that. You know what I mean? A teacher or something. But they not gonna recognize that man as no damn cornerback, man. You have to Google him to find out who the fuck he is, man.
Hey, Deion Sanders had 212 punt returns to Samuel's 0. He had over almost 2,200 yards in returns and 6 touchdowns on punt returns. You look down Samuel's line, nothing but zeros. So Deion was better than you in the fact that they put him back there because they knew what he can do. We didn't ask Samuels to go back there and return punts. We didn't ask you to go back there and run kickoff returns because we don't think you can do it. They knew Deion could do it, though. You knew in the third quarter of a game, if you were behind, who truly is your fastest receiver on the football team. Let's put Deion in the game. Put him at wide receiver. Man ran back kickoff returns.
Man was a bad
we can't. It ain't no dispute as far as the athletic concern aspect of it. He already know he don't compare to that, but I guess he was just addressing the fact that he was taught the T step, and it was very successful when he used it, and he put up the stats to back his issues with it. You know what I'm saying? So. Whatever, but shout out Asante Samuel, you did your thing. I think he was a 4-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All Pro. But Deion was defensive player of the year 1 year, and that's to say a lot. At the corner being defensive player of the year.
They gonna always
Sanders, bro. And like I said, Asante, you played in a hell of a system over there with the Patriots. So, you can't say you didn't have no help on top. You know what I mean? Goddamn well you had help over top. Chung and all of them. And law and all them motherfuckers, they helped you over top, bro. So let's not get that. Let's not say like we just put you on an island and we called it Sante Island. I ain't never heard of Sante Island ever in my life. Heard Revis Island.
Revis Island.
I ain't never heard of Sante Island though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real.
Prime was a first ballot Hall of Famer. This dude right here, I ain't gonna say he ain't gonna make it, man, but shit, we probably won't even be alive when if he do make the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a 6th ballot Hall of Famer right here, man.
He don't get in. He might go local and end up like Terrell Owens' ass is.
I'm saying the boy Haynes was an 8-time Pro Bowler, right?
Who's that?
Haynes.
For the Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was an 8-time Pro Bowler.
Get in there. And him and Lester Hayes took them dudes a
while. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think Lester Hayes made it to the Hall of Fame yet. I think he's still waiting. I think he's still waiting to get in. Yeah, you know what? We know where his criticism came in. It's because he used the stickum, and I think they felt that
no, it didn't matter. It was legal then, shit.
It was legal then, but yeah, steroids.
Boy, he poured the whole bucket on his whole uniform, didn't he?
So, hey. Yeah. So, I mean, steroids was somewhat legal when Mark McGwire and him was cracking the ball to orbit, but they're not in the Hall of Fame either. So that enhancement sometimes to some of those writers and people who never played the sport before, like you said earlier, Tony T, making that judgment. So.
Yeah, man, and I just hate the fact that this is what really bothers me, man. The fact that the two brothers, man. I'm not gonna even say Dion, but Asante, man, because you took it to a space and have to go in, man. We can't just agree to disagree, bro. You with that T technique shit might work for you, and Prime not using it might work for him. You know what I mean? Either way is something that could benefit these kids and help them get to the next level. Whether they use this technique or that technique, at the end of the day, will they be able to get to the next level and be able to provide for their families, man? You know what I mean?
Oh man, look at that man's hand.
That's your boy Lester Hayes.
Lester Hayes. Lester.
Hey, Lester couldn't catch a motherfucking cold without them stick 'em on. Goddamn it, shit.
Bullshit. Lester was a beast. He was a legend. We still talking about Lester to this day, man.
Yeah, because Lester would come up and knock the hell out your ass. That's what he would.
Hey, Lester, he was a linebacker in college, so he played linebacker in college.
Lester would knock the head. Lester would knock your dick in the dirt for sure. Right. Shit. But that motherfucker he poured the whole bottle on his motherfucking uniform. He had all over his hands, his elbow pad. Nigga had on his knee pads. Shit, if that motherfucker, you know that Velcro shit, the Velcro ball that you throw it. Lester made sure his shit was like Velcro. If the ball hit him in the back, it stuck to his back, the back of his jersey. Goddamn, he was able to turn around
in front of his jersey.
Yeah, that big shit.
Stick right to the
God damn, Lester.
And Fred Budnikov had that shit back.
Boy, like I said, if that ain't called stretching the rules, shit. It got so bad. They had the outlaw. This damn Lester, you come over to the sideline, nigga. We can't even dap you up, nigga. You got all this shit all over you.
Can't dap him up. He got to get a New Jersey the next.
God damn, man, shit. He had that shit all over him, bro. Man. Anyways, man, let's get out of here, man. We put in a good almost 50 minutes, man. We did our thing today, shit. I ain't mad about that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let's throw a little bit give us a little going away music on the way up out of this sucker, man.
Hey, don't forget, people, get your Donald Trump LGBT Bitcoin. It's going hot. It's going hot. Grab it now.
Remember, this is the K show. Here's where we speak up on it. Reach us on all social platforms. YouTube. Go to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Rumble, that's the new one. It's scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. Download the app. Subscribe to the channel. TikTok, Instagram, and of course Facebook. So we appreciate y'all, man. This was a little night session. We're gonna do night sessions throughout the in the week out. We got one more day, 2 more days. The night session.
Tournament tomorrow. Tournament picks back up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And damn, Juju gone. God damn.
Juju's gone, man.
That hurt, bro.
These hopes are over with them, man. I thought they was gonna win the whole damn thing.
Man, that hurts, bro. God, dog. Damn, Juju. Anyways, all right, we out, fellas.
Peace.
All right.